You finally settled in for a movie night. The lights are dimmed. The popcorn is ready. You hit play on your favourite 4K disc. And then it happens. The picture freezes. The audio cuts out. Or worse, the movie completely locks up halfway through. If you've experienced skipping, freezing or playback issues with 4K Blu-rays, you're definitely not alone. The good news? Most of these problems can be fixed. In this video, we'll cover the most common causes of 4K playback problems and show you exactly how to troubleshoot them. Let's save your movie night. First, it's important to understand why 4K discs are more demanding than standard Blu-rays. A regular Blu-ray stores up to 50 gigabytes of data, and a 4K disc can hold either 66 or 100 gigabytes of data. That means the player's laser has to read much denser data packed into the same physical disc. Think of it like reading tiny prints versus large print. Even small imperfections that wouldn't affect a standard Blu-ray can sometimes cause issues on a 4K disc. That's why playback problems are often linked to things that seem minor, but aren't. Let's start with the biggest culprit. The number one cause of skipping and freezing is surprisingly simple: a dirty disc. Even brand new discs can arrive with fingerprints, manufacturing residue, or tiny contaminants. Before assuming your player is defective, inspect the disc under a bright light. Look for fingerprints, smudges, dust, scratches, and residue from the packaging. If you see anything, clean the disc properly. Use a clean microfiber cloth and wipe from the centre outwards. Never wipe in circles. Radial cleaning helps prevent the laser from encountering long continuous errors. If the disc still freezes at the exact same spot every time, inspect that section carefully, because a tiny defect can be enough to interrupt playback. Another common issue is outdated firmware. Many 4K players receive updates that improve disc compatibility, HDR performance, playback stability, and menu functionality. If your player hasn't been updated in a while, you're potentially running old software against newer disc releases. Check your player's settings menu and look for firmware updates. If your player connects to the internet, the process is usually automatic. It's one of the easiest fixes on this list, yet many people never think to do it. If multiple discs are freezing, not just one, the problem might be inside the player. Over time, dust can accumulate on the laser lens. Since 4K discs require extremely precise reading, even a slightly dirty lens can affect performance. However, opening your player may avoid warranties, so proceed carefully and only if you're comfortable in doing so. In some cases, professional servicing may be the better option. Signs of a laser-related issue include multiple discs freezing, long loading times, read errors, and players struggling with triple layer 100 gig discs. If these symptoms sound familiar, the optical drive may need maintenance. Here's something many collectors don't realise. Not all 4K discs are created equally. Some use dual layer 66 gig formats. Others use triple layer 100 gig formats. The transition between layers can sometimes expose weaknesses in certain players. This is why you may notice, most of my discs work perfectly, but a few specific movies freeze. If those problematic titles happen to be 100 gig discs, you've found an important clue. Older players and aging optical drives can struggle with these higher capacity discs. However, this doesn't always mean the player is failing completely. It may simply be reaching the limits of its hardware. Now, sometimes the disc isn't the problem at all. The issue may be somewhere else in your system. Check the HDMI cables, AV receivers, TV firmware, and connection stability. Try connecting the player directly to the television. If the problem disappears, the receiver or signal chain may be causing the issue. Also, make sure you're using certified high-speed HDMI cables capable of handling 4K HDR signals. A weak link anywhere in the chain can create unexpected playback behavior. If you've cleaned the discs, updated the firmware, tested multiple titles, checked cables, ruled out system issues, and freezing continues, your player may be developing hardware problems. Optical drives do wear out over time. Lasers weaken. Mechanical components age. If your player consistently struggles with discs that work perfectly elsewhere, replacements may be the most reliable solution. The good news? Modern 4K players are generally more stable and better equipped to handle demanding UHD releases. So let's recap. If your 4K discs are skipping or freezing, clean the disc. Inspect for defects. Update player firmware. Check for laser or drive issues. Test problematic 100 gig discs. Verify your HDMI chain and consider hardware replacement if necessary. Most playback issues can be solved without replacing your entire home theatre cinema setup. A little troubleshooting can save a lot of frustration. If this guide helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more home cinema tips, and let me know in the comments. What's your most troublesome 4K disc in your collection? Thanks for watching and enjoy watching movies.